And welcome to San Francisco Bay Calendar. I'm Yeshua Yuri.
And I'm Maisa Jacobs.
And we have a very special guest on our show. He's a motivator, inspirator, a trainer, and it goes on and on and on. We'd like to welcome to our show, Wil Cason. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Wil.
I'm glad to be here.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Wil, tell us how you became a motivational speaker, an inspirator, a trainer.
That's a great question. How I became a motivational speaker? I believe that's something that followed me all of my life. When I think about my high school experience, my friends would constantly say to me, they say, Wil, you always had something encouraging to say despite how difficult life was. I was talking to a friend of mine just a few days ago. We played college football together. He said, Wil, you were the guy on the sideline that said, have a commitment, have confidence, have courage to go for your dreams and goals. And so with that, I began to develop myself as a speaker. And about 4 years ago, I met world-renowned motivational speaker Les Brown, who's one of the top 3 speakers in the world, also known as the Motivator.
Yeah.
And so Les said to me when I met him in the airport, and it accidentally just kind of bumped into him.
Really?
And he said to me, what is it that you want to do? And I said to Les, I want to be a motivational speaker. And Les said to me, I'm here to help you.
All right.
And that started my path as a speaker.
All right. So what's going on with you today as far as that's what this show is about, what's going on? So what's going on with Wil Cason right now?
Well, what's going on with me right now, just a month ago, we opened up a new office in Green Valley, right next to Fairfield. And the whole purpose of it is motivation and personal development. We call it your place for motivation and personal development. So on a weekly basis, I'm hosting motivational seminars. I'm training sales agents. I'm working with families. I'm working with the youth. And my whole purpose in life is to give them words of encouragement, inspiration, plus tools, access, and techniques that can make a difference in their life. And so they can join us in Fairfield. I'm still traveling throughout the world as a speaker, but right now I'm really focusing on a place that I can settle down and bring people to an environment where we can touch their lives and make this world a better place.
That's great.
I've never had the pleasure of meeting a motivational speaker or like a life coach or something like that. For someone who does have the basic tools, what's the educational background that you need in case someone would like to go into this line of work?
Well, that's a great question. The background, the first thing that I say, the key for success is first find your P.
Okay.
People say, what is your P? And that's your purpose. What have you been called to do in life?
Okay.
The next thing I say to people, well, what is your talent? What are you talented at? I love communicating. It may be hard to believe, but I love talking.
Okay.
And I said, the next thing you do is you got to take action. One of my friends said to me, who's a mentor of mine, he said, when you love what you do and you do what you love, you have success your whole life through. And so if someone would like to be a motivational speaker or a life coach, first thing I say to them, is it your passion? Do you like doing it? Can you wake up each morning and say, I'm ready to do that?
Okay.
Some people, 97% of people go on jobs on a daily basis and they hate being there.
Yes.
And so I say to people, you got to find what you love to do.
Right.
And then you develop your craft as a speaker. This is something I do on a daily basis, how to develop myself. So that's training and development, investing in myself. My mentor, Les Brown, said to me, he said, the new currency of the world today is knowledge. And how do you apply that knowledge? And how do you translate that knowledge to other people? So I say to people, invest in yourself, get training, read books, listen to CDs and audio, and then let people know I am a speaker. Okay. I am a life coach, speak it into existence.
All right.
Wonderful. All great lessons we all need to learn. I have 2 great motivational speakers in my life. My father, he teaches me to be flexible. My mom says you're not the success you want to be, but you are a success. For someone who's kind of down in the dumps right now, just needs just one sentence or one phrase to kind of snap them back to where they need to be, what would you suggest for them?
I would suggest to them right now, you have the power within you to reach your goals and your dreams. And I say to you right now, write down all the things that you're thankful for. And I believe something that Michelangelo said, everyone is born with a purpose, and you're still breathing.
Yes.
You have a purpose for life. Live it well.
Wonderful.
And fulfill it.
There we go, and fulfill it.
So, Wil, I see that you have a number of publishings. Tell us something about some of the publishings that you got going right now.
Well, one of the ones I'm excited about, and I travel the country speaking about it, is my first book called Visualizing Your Victory. I'm talking to individuals, organizations, companies, and large groups of people, even small groups, when people invite me into a small group setting, say, what is your vision? What are some of the things that you want to achieve in life? And I encourage them and motivate them, say, go for it, because this world needs you. I believe all of us have a designed purpose in life.
Right.
We all have a reason for being here. And once we connect to that purpose, it touches the lives of other people. It's not just about us, but it's about who can you touch to make this world a better place. And so I traveled speaking to teams about how to visualize your victory. I'm reminded of something that Helen Keller said, and it really struck me when I read this. She said, the most pathetic person in the world is a person with sight and no vision.
Wow.
Woo, when I heard that, I was like, wow. And so I say to you, what is your vision? And what are you going to do with that vision? And that's what the premise of Visualizing Your Victory, my first book, is about.
All right. So if someone wanted to get some of your books and some of your tapes, how can they go about it?
They can go to my website, wilcason.com. That's WILCASON.com. Once again, WILCASON.com.
All right. So is there anything you'd like to add as far as being on San Francisco Bay Calendar to reach our audience?
Yes, well, one of the things I want to say to the audience is that you tuned in to one of the best programs going on in the world. And whatever you do, whatever you listen to, whatever you put inside yourself, make sure it's beneficial, make sure it's purposeful, and make sure it will add value in your life. Listen to San Francisco Bay Area Calendar is that station that's doing that for you. And so one of the things I want to say to you is live this life well. Give this life your very best and make a difference in the lives of other people that you touch on a daily basis.